You talk the talk, you better walk the walk. You know whose name is not on this box score here? Dylan Brooks. He had 10 points in this game, and he poked LeBron James, who is the all-time leading scorer in NBA history. First ballot, future Hall of Famer, four-time NBA champion, 38 years old, still playing like he's in his first, he's not playing his first season, but he's in his 20th NBA season. And LeBron James leading the Lakers to a 40-point blowout in a closeout game at home, 125-85. This is a laugher. It was over at halftime. Memphis started this game 7 of 24. 7 of 24. John Morant was 3 of 16. I have never seen a more lackluster performance in a closeout game from NBA. I can't remember. Maybe someone will remind me, but this is embarrassing. A 40-point blowout? It's the Grizzlies' largest playoff loss ever. It's the Lakers' largest playoff win since 2009. They win the title that season. And here we go. Lakers moving on, and the Grizzlies going home. And for more, welcome in former NBA Coach of the Year, Avery Johnson. As a player, helped the Spurs win an NBA championship in 1999. Avery, a 40-point blowout for LeBron and the Lakers. How would you describe this game?
King James. You poke the bear, you get poked. And LeBron James was sensational. He got to the game, looked like he was out on the court without his iPods or headphones 4 hours before the game, working on his jump shot. He was ready to go. He said he was going to be ready. His team was ready. They followed his lead. But this was a defensive exhibition by the Los Angeles Lakers, especially the way they contained Ja Morant. 3 for 16 for Morant from the field. Jaren Jackson Jr., they contained him. They just did a sensational job. And then D'Angelo Russell. My goodness, Minnesota, they probably thinking twice about trading him now. He was phenomenal, 31 points, key three-point shots. He was always there at the right time. The Los Angeles Lakers was just so impressive, well-balanced effort. LeBron had 16 points at the half. Ja Morant in the backcourt, they were 5 for 17 at the half from shooting. This was a dominant performance by the Los Angeles Lakers.
You ever seen a team play like that in a closeout game like the Grizzlies? You ever seen that? And I can't remember the last time I've seen that. And I've watched a lot of basketball. You play a lot of basketball. You've watched a lot of basketball, coached a lot of basketball.
They were severely dismantled tonight. I thought the game was over at halftime, but in the back of my mind, I said, okay, maybe Memphis, they'll have a 35-point third quarter. The Lakers have had trouble, in the third quarters. But then the Lakers put a 41 piece on Memphis in the third quarter, and the game was over. And LeBron James sat out the last, 11 minutes of the fourth quarter. So this was an impressive performance. And let's give Darvin Ham some credit. When they lost game 5, it was like, hey, maybe you shouldn't have taken Anthony Davis out of the game when they're down by 1 point. But let's give him credit. First time head coach, he was sensational.
Yeah, this team has been so good since the All-Star break and since the trade deadline. They've been so much better. They started the season 2-10. It was a joke. Oh, LeBron in his 20th season. This is going to be an embarrassment. And here they are, beating the Memphis Grizzlies in the first round, the 2 seed in the West. And look, Avery, you coach in this league, and you were a coach of the year. And if you're Taylor Jenkins, this is what I would do, okay? This is what I would do. You tell me what you would do in the offseason. I would get a poster, or I would hang some sort of signage that says 29 for 96, because that's what the Grizzlies shot in this game. And I would want it to be a daily reminder for my team, my franchise, to say, we were embarrassed. We got to come back from this.
Yeah, but I would also have another poster that says, look, we can't be a clown show. Too much damage.
I like that one.
Too much conversation, too much chatter. we need to calm down and grow up as a basketball team. We dancing before the game, we're talking during the game. There's too many antics, and you can't really back it up. It's not about what you say, it's about how you play. And if I'm the Grizzlies coach, I would look at how immature my team is and try to get them to grow up a little bit more and be more of a professional, focused, disciplined basketball team, and quiet down and tone down some of the antics on and off the court.
Fewest points scored in a game this season. I have the poster that reads 29 of 96. You have the poster that reads no clown show. I think that works both ways. For the Lakers, it turns out not to be a clown show. It turns out to be the Lake Show. Like, let's get back to those old teams, right? And it's a far cry from those old teams, but when you've got LeBron James, you've got a chance. And now moving on to face the winner of the Kings and Warriors. That series going to a Game 7. The Lakers were very good against the Warriors in the regular season, 3-1, 1-3 against Sacramento. What's your evaluation of this next series, considering who the opponent is, whether you get Sacramento or whether you get Golden State?
The Lakers are a hot team. And when you have Anthony Davis playing the way he's playing, especially, at a high level, and LeBron James and the other guys, the D'Angelo Russells, the Austin Reeves, the Hachimuras coming off the bench. You got guys that's playing at such a high level, and two-way players, offensive players, defensive players, they're guys that complement LeBron James, that can spread the floor. Man, what a masterful job the Lakers have done in their entire front office at turning over this roster and getting LeBron James the right complementary pieces. So whomever they play in the next round, whether it's the Warriors or the Kings, I'm taking the Lakers. I'm taking King James.
Wow. You're already saying it doesn't matter who they play. You're moving them on to the Western Conference Finals. You're already advancing them.
I'm advancing the Lakers.
Okay.
Yeah, I've seen enough, and they're going to continue to get better. If you're going to beat the Lakers, it should have been in this round, in the first round of the playoffs. But right now, LeBron James, no. You got to be able to defend. Golden State has had problems on the road playing defense. Sacramento is not really good defensively overall. They can score the basketball. But right now, offense sells tickets, but defense wins championships. And that defense that I saw from the Los Angeles Lakers tonight is good enough to win a championship.
A 40-point blowout of the Memphis Grizzlies in a closeout game in L.A., the largest playoff win since 2009. What happened in 2009? Lakers went on to win the title. Perhaps history will repeat itself here once again for the Lakers. Avery Johnson, break it down for us. Coach, thanks.
Thanks, Hakeem.
All right, here's a look at the odds to win the Western Conference. The Suns right now listed as the favorites at plus 165, but the Lakers right behind them at plus 280. Lakers as a franchise looking to win an 18th NBA title, which would break the tie with the Boston Celtics, who are also remaining in the playoffs as they start their series against the Philadelphia 76ers. But right now, LeBron James and the Lakers feeling pretty good, closing out the Memphis Grizzlies with a 40-point dominating win at home.